Hello, welcome to Thursday, and I'm so grateful to you for your many, many diverse comments. Two of them stood out. One of them suggested that Kwasi, or Kamikaze as Alistair Campbell apparently calls him, has single-handedly killed the Conservative Party. By following his book, by putting his book and his theories into practice, he has crashed the pound in 1 week. I think that's an interesting observation. Putting your theories into practice, having the opportunity to test what you believe in practice is not always a good idea. It should be tempered by reality and by conversation with others. I don't believe this man has conversations with other people. He just goes for it. Does he have anything to pull out of the bag in order to rescue the situation? I don't think so. There's nothing else in his book. So that's it. As for the other person, even better, an observation, what is responsible for the crash of the pound? And it's something I just hadn't thought of. And he says, or she says, I don't remember who it was who said this, but it's a fear of a Labour election. Brilliant. Now, to be more serious, Liz Truss, in her 6 weeks of election campaigning for the vote from the extraordinary people who voted for her, don't understand why they did it. They're going to have a lot of explaining to do. And I think the 1922 committee and the Conservatives in Parliament need to change the rules fast, because we need another Prime Minister very, very quickly, because Liz Truss simply isn't up to the job. But we knew this. And we can't afford another 6 weeks. Either that or we need a general election, we need Keir Starmer in. But yes, this other point, Liz Truss said that she was the person to keep Labour out. No, she has ushered Labour in through the front door of number 10, and Keir Starmer will be taking the keys before Christmas, unless something extraordinary happens. And that would involve 1922 changing their rules, or Liz Truss finding a chancellor who can sort the mess out, which I think is unlikely, or indeed Liz Truss stepping aside for somebody else, but that would mean Therese Coffey, and that would probably be even more horrific. I don't understand how we have got to this point where a cycle of twits have gained power. A cycle of people whose only instinct is power without much sense, power and bullying. We can think of Priti Patel. We can think of Nadine Dorries. We can think of Matt Hancock. We can think of, Dominic Raab slapping on number 10. The list is always the same. We can think of Johnson, I suppose. And where does this start? I've suggested it starts with David Cameron and with his arrogance. And arrogance is always punished. It was punished in the Greek world, in Greek theatre, and it was called hubris. And it can take a while to come out. But I think this is the gods laughing at the Conservative Party and laughing at Cameron, who set this all in motion.